will, you know, like, the movie was always going to be significant because of what it is and who's in it. But it was really significant for me because it was my first movie after having my son. And, you know, and I'm not somebody, one of the lucky things about being in this business for so long is that I've really kind of come to terms with the pressure that you get to look a certain way as an actress. And I don't beat myself up about any of that stuff anymore. But after I had my son, the weight was really slow to come off. And so I was a different size than I normally am. And the director told me, like, that's great. We have 8 women in this movie. We need to have as many body types up there as we can, which I was really relieved to hear. But I walked onto set and, like, you know, my weight's a little up and I'm just aware of it. And I walk onto set and, like, I'm in my jeans and I've done my best and I'm gonna love myself no matter what. And Sandy Bullock just looks up and goes, "Looking good, mama." I was like, oh, that made me feel amazing. And then Cate Blanchett's like, "Nice jeans, Hathaway." I was like, this is so great. And then Rihanna looks up and goes, "Damn, girl, you got an ass." And I, of course, was freaked out and loved it so much. And I was like, "Really?" And she goes, "You got an ass like me." And I can honestly say I've never had that experience on a film set before.
Wow. That's fantastic.
They were just so beautiful, and to be surrounded by that much love and understanding, it was just great.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. And I really can't wait to see the film because it looks really, really good. Congratulations on the brand new baby. And her name is
Wyatt Isabel, yeah.
Wyatt Isabel. And how is she? Is she a good baby? Is she sleeping through the night?
She's a really good baby. She was 9.5 pounds when she was born.
Lord.
Yeah, Yep.
Did you get a really good push gift for that?
Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. But because she was so big, she was like a hearty little thing. We skipped the newborn stage. And so she was like a good hearty eater.
So you had clothes that people gave you that
never
she
fit.
didn't, yeah.
Newborn never happened. Newborn diapers never happened, and newborn clothes never happened. 0 to 3. She's 4 months old and wears 6-month clothing, 6 to 9.
Wow.
She's a big girl, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's mellow and good and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because Ashton said that you're not, and I know this is, you know, a lot of people don't have help, but you're in the position where you could have help, and you're choosing not to have help.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, still to this day.
No, listen. Yeah. Here's the thing. When I go back to work full time and have to have 17-hour work days, I'm gonna need somebody to come and help me because I can't do both. But because I'm in a very specific place in my life where I could take time off, I did. And I don't think that everybody has that privilege. I think people nowadays have to go back to work right away, and I didn't. And so I took advantage of it. Like, I love the fact that the first 3 months, she and I were up every night, and I figured her out, and she figured me out, and she now sleeps in her own crib, in her own room, and that I'll never have that time again. And so for me, it was like a really nice 3 months.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll just say, if I had a baby, I'd have like 15 people there. I would have.
I'll come help you.
Please.
I love it.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I really do.
Because it's a lot of, I mean, what's surprising? Is there anything that's a surprise to you?
Yeah. Well, it's not so much surprising, I guess, but so you think you know love, and I know people say this all the time, but the truest meaning of unconditional love is my child. I thought I loved Ashton. I thought I loved my parents, my dogs. Like, I was like, I know love. It's such a different aspect of it. It's not like it's greater or lesser. It's just in a whole other field. And if she murdered somebody in cold blood, I would love her. Like, I would be like, that's okay. Like, that's. But it's true. It's so weird. But when she was born, I was like, this is the most, like, incredible thing that's ever happened.
And he must be just a great dad.
Yeah, he is an amazing dad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done this by myself.
Yeah.
He is 100% present. He, he always said that I'm breastfeeding, so I provide the food for the baby. So his whole thing is changing diapers. Like, he'll never be able to feed her in the early stages. Now he can, because she's partially bottle fed. But the second she was born, he changed the first diaper and has changed multiple diapers ever since. Like, and if he's home, he changes the diaper. He became a master swaddler. Like, he can swaddle anyone's baby. Like, if your baby needs to be swaddled, he will do it.
Call him?
Call him.
If your baby needs, you've heard it here, just call
Ashton Kutcher.
He will swaddle your baby.
There he is. Look at how happy we are. Oh, look at us. No, I'm kidding.
The swaddler.
The swaddler.
The swaddler. Well, we'll have a phone number. If you get to our website, we'll let you know how to get in touch with Ashton if your baby needs to be swaddled. How old is your child? You had a baby since I saw you.
I did. She's 7 months.
7 months old?
Yeah.
That's a cute age.
So cute.
They're goo-gooing and gagaing.
Yes, she makes like a lot of little like pterodactyl kind of noises. Like, ah, ah, ah. Yeah, and then like a noise that sounds like choking. She'll be like, and I'll be like, what's wrong? And she's like,
That would make me nervous.
I know. So when you babysit the person with the 3 kids,
Yeah.
it's like that kid.
No,
that
that's
does
why.
the choking noise.
Because I worry about when you're feeding a baby anything like
Yeah.
the angle of the neck. I would think it
Yeah.
would happen all the time.
Well, they get over that like loose neck period pretty quickly.
Oh.
That's very difficult.
This is your
'Cause
first,
you're like,
right?
Yeah,
So-
it is. Yeah, she's my first, but yeah, like for like 2 months, you're like, okay.
That's how you
it's like
carried
a
her?
tray. No, well, you have
That-
to like make sure their head, so you have to be like
yes.
always holding their head. And I was
Exactly.
so nervous because like, you know,
Right.
their head's kind of like really floppy for a little while.
I know about that, but it sounded like you were
Being-
walking around the house with her like that, which is, that's not really comforting to her at all.
No, you
want to do
hold her
that.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best way to hold her.
That-
This is like, you know, if you have to put her down,
Yeah.
like in a crib,
Or hand her off.
or hand her off to someone, you go like,
Right.
be careful
Right.
with her. I love
It's-
her
Yeah, it seems like
so much. Yeah. She's freaking cute.
yeah, she
Yeah.
is. But you're not showing pictures of her, but what is her name?
Her name is Elsie Otter.
Elsie Otter?
Yeah,
Otter like the otter?
Animal, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And is that a family name?
In the sense that we're all mammals. No, we thought like Elsie is like kind of a classic name. Like a lot of people have grandmas and aunts named Elsie
Cows.
and cows.
Yeah.
And then we were like, you know, the middle name can be a little bit like wild. So
Because you're a celebrity, you're allowed. When you're a celebrity, you can go as wild as you want.
Well, I mean, anyone can name their, you know, I love animals so much. And,
Yes, I know.
And we love otters because they're so cute,
They are
playful, and fun.
They're on
and
their backs a lot.
Yeah, and they're really smart.
You can carry them like that. You can
yeah.
carry an otter like that.
I don't think they would like that.
Come on, now
That's
why
a
would...
cutie.
That's a cute otter.
Patootie otter.
Does your child look anything like that?
She does in the sense that she's really cute. And her
And if
name
your
is
face
Otter.
was on that, if we put your face on that, would she...
Oh my God, it looks just
that looks
like
So
my
she's-
daughter.
She's
yeah.
wearing makeup now
She
already.
is. She's wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Different position.
Right. So I can see why you named her Otter.
Yeah,
Because
they're
there's a
great
bunch of
animals.
other cute animals. I mean, kittens
course,
are cute
yeah.
too.
Yeah. we
But they
could've
don't
named
hold
her
hands when they sleep.
No, they don't. We liked that otters had these particular attributes. that
Right.
We thought.
Now, your husband, Jacob, right?
Yes.
He enjoys otters. Did you
Yes.
both say at the same time, let's name an animal 1, 2, 3, otter,
Otter.
like both of you?
Yeah.
You
that's-
both love otters that much?
Yeah. No. We both found that we had a mutual love for otters. I mean, we went through different middle names. There were some more, normal middle names, but I realized that no one else probably had the middle name Otter. Maybe, but unlikely.
But you know what?
And it was cool. I mean,
Yeah. But maybe someone now will come up with that idea.
Yeah.
And if you do name your child Otter, please let me know so we know that there's other people out there
Oh
with
my
children
God.
named Otter.
They can be best friends.
Oh, that'd be great. They could hang out. If
They
you
can hang
name your
out.
child Otter, you can hang out with Zooey Deschanel.
That's right.
So wait, let's talk about that precious baby of yours because that is the most beautiful child. I've just seen
Thank you.
pictures, obviously,
Thank
but
you.
she is beautiful and adorable. And what is she talking? Is she walking?
She is so sweet and she's so polite. She says please and thank you. And she nods her head and she just goes, ta-ta. That's her thank you. And she says like a little P noise for please. She's
So
just
she's not saying
sweet.
please and thank you at all. She's just
But
saying.
in my mind, it's please and thank you. But she knows if she wants something, she says her please, and then you give it to her, and then when she's done, she nods her head and says, ta-ta.
Oh,
Like,
that's
thank you.
adorable.
She says daddy, dada, mama, bye. Blows kisses.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
So you're with her a lot. Kanye's on tour a lot.
Yeah.
And how do you keep connected when he's? Because you don't want to travel with him that much, do you? Or
I
do
know,
you?
I love traveling with him.
You do?
We're actually together a lot, a lot, but when we're not, we're obsessed with talking on the phone. So our first conversation we ever had, we were on the phone for 8 hours, and we'll spend hours every day on the phone together. But he is going to a festival that he's in this weekend, and it's his aunt's wedding, and I have something work-wise that came up that I might not be able to go, and he's traveling with the baby himself, and it's just the anxiety. I'm trying to see what family member could go.
Wait, so he's never traveled with the baby by himself?
No.
And you don't trust him?
No.
But he seems,
I'm trying to.
But like, of course, he seems adorable with her. I've seen
Yes,
pictures.
yes,
I mean, he's
but it's
asleep a
one
lot.
thing
But I mean, the pictures I've seen, he's
Yeah.
sleeping. But
So it's gonna be hard.
but you have a nanny or somebody that's always
no,
with her?
she's gone. She's has like a couple weeks off. So when I'm not working, I like to kind of do it by myself.
Right.
And so I'm gonna try and find someone.
Good.
But
Good for you.
I've texted all of his friends that have kids, and I was like, will someone please go to this wedding with him, and how to if she needs her diaper changed, like I need 3 guys to figure
Has
out
he changed a diaper?
He has, yeah.
So then he'll be okay.
I know, but it's hard. I'm gonna try and get out of this work thing so I can go.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Speaking of beautiful, you are beautiful. You look fantastic. You just had a child, and I don't know how because
I know how.
Yeah.
I can talk to you about it
Yeah.
later if you want.
yeah, that's not what I meant. I know that much. There's a stork, and it comes, and it. How old is she now?
She's gonna be 8 months. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it. Time.
That's amazing. So you shot this because there's a lead time before a magazine comes out. You shot this some time ago. She's 8 months old, and look at you. You fell down. You look tired or something. What's happening there?
I don't have any. I don't know. I'm waiting for my outfit. to
Waiting for your
arrive.
clothes.
Yeah.
And they're great pictures. Who took this?
Martin Marcus took it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, were you
Thank you.
pregnant when? And by the way, they call you a naked alien, action hero, supermom. Are you all 3 of those things?
Not all at the same time. No.
Do you think you're supermom?
Certainly not. No.
No?
I would never assume that title. No. Although, I actually shot this film while I was pretty pregnant, which is kind of crazy. I never thought I would be doing this movie. It was mind-blowing. Very
Wow.
strange.
Yeah, that seems
I
like
was-
were you sick? Did you have morning sickness?
No, I was actually, I was really happy to be working. I never thought I would be working in that, condition.
Well,
I
were you
guess.
that big? Well, it doesn't seem like it when we just saw you on the.
I was pretty big, yeah.
How did they hide that?
It just magically went away.
Did they have to in post take your stomach down?
I don't
Can
know.
they do
It's
things
movie
like that?
magic.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
But I've heard that people, if you're not, at least you're tired or something when you're pregnant, right?
I don't know. I was
You were
pretty
fine?
peppy. Yeah, I guess. I
Wow.
mean, I was like I said, I was super happy to be working, and everybody had to be nice to me, which was cool.
Oh. So everyone should say they're pregnant from now on when you want people to be nice to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like I felt like I kind of got like a free pass. Like I didn't have too much roughhousing from the guys.
Yeah.
Which is always good.
It's very exciting. Her name is Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
And I'm.
Thank you.
You have not shown a picture of her yet, but do you mind if I show the picture first? Because
The one I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, go
She's.
ahead.
I mean, Ryan Gosling's the dad, so you can imagine how gorgeous this baby is. I mean, between the 2 of them. So.
Isn't she adorable?
She looks just like both of you.
Oh my God.
I mean, really, look. She looks like both of you, doesn't she? It's hard to say who she looks
I
more
can't
like.
stop staring.
Yeah. No, it's.
Wow.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, very exotic.
Yeah, she is, and you're putting makeup on her already.
Yeah, already.
She's really
can't stop.
pretty. Now, is she a good baby? Is she sleeping through the night?
No.
No.
No, God no. She's 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting we're getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
The sleeping thing, but yeah, I'm exhausted and it's the best.
But it's the best, and it's exhausting.
Absolutely. I'm so incredibly tired. I thought I was tired before at times, but no, nothing like this. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
the best.
thank you for being here, because this is kind of the first time you've been out of the house putting a dress on. So
Yes,
thanks,
definitely.
Thanks for doing that. Thanks for
Thank
wanting
you.
to. Where is she? Did you just leave her at home?
Yeah, she's hanging out with the dogs.
I see.
Yeah. Well, and her grandma.
Well, you really did manage to keep it a secret, and for the
did.
2 of you are very, very private, obviously.
Yes.
But did you worry that someone was going to leak it?
I mean, not really. We didn't get to that point, but I think just early on we decided it's going to be so hard for her to have privacy, and we thought, well, this is the first opportunity we can give her to protect her, and so that I had a nice, calm pregnancy, which I did.
Yeah,
so that was cool.
Because it does seem like that, you two get attention anyway, but having a baby now, paparazzi just love to, and it's so unfair. They love to go after people with babies, Yeah, there's that.
I think so too.
Yeah. But I mean, that is going to be tough for y'all now to bring her out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But it was just, I'm very thankful that we got through the pregnancy.
Yeah. And you look fantastic. I know you have strong opinions
you.
about all the pressure that new moms have.
Yeah, I just, the whole bounce back thing. I'm like, oh gosh, ease up,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's okay. We don't have to,
You don't have to
know.
bounce back.
We don't, well, I mean, eventually, maybe,
Yeah.
but certainly not in a couple weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
Put,
Well, you look great. Are you
Thank you.
Are you able to? What are you doing?
I'm, breastfeeding. People, I've always heard it. It really does actually help
Yeah.
shrink your uterus back
Yeah.
to your size. It does. I know it's a weird thing to say, but
No, it does. That's what I'm doing. I've lost. I've lost 5 pounds.
it's the best, yeah. So it's breastfeeding is really, helping. And then obviously you want to be healthy for the baby because she's eating kind of what I'm eating. So,
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So you want to make good choices.
Exactly.
But
I'm sure she's going to be a healthy baby. So you just had a baby how long ago?
3 months.
3 months. Okay,
Fresh.
so fresh out the body. So you have a 3-month-old, and then how old is the first one?
2-year-old.
And boy, that's a lot.
It's a lot. And the 2-year-old was very jealous at first. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, there they are. That the internet is a lie. That's not how my life really is. The 2-year-old was so jealous at first. And when there we go. That's real life.
That's real life.
When the new baby came, my toddler was like, Mama, she wanted to be a baby all over again. She was like, I want to drink milk from your boobies. And I was like, the fact that you can complete that entire sentence disqualifies you. That and your full set of teeth. I mean, having a 2-year-old is really hard. I feel like I'm in a relationship with an emotionally unstable woman who is also physically abusive and never gets in trouble for it. She kicked me in the neck today for rationing her Thin Mint intake. So anytime you see pictures of us smiling,
It's a lie.
yeah.
Your whole thing on breastfeeding it's hilarious. I was crying laughing. It's so hilarious. And so you have 2 kids now, and I was joking about it being a thing, but will you have more, do you think?
No, I'm done.
You are.
I love being a mom and I like having 2 kids, but I've had 2 C-sections and I have suffered enough. Yeah, that's my favorite mantra when it comes to motherhood. I have suffered enough. Whenever I feel mom guilt or when I feel pressure to be a better mom, to cook salmon on a bed of quinoa for my kids, I just think to myself, I have suffered enough. Yeah. And then I feel, it's enough. And then I feel fine about feeding my toddler a bag of chips for dinner.
Yeah.
So I had a C-section, and that's major surgery.
Yeah.
And one of my friends was pressuring me to not take painkillers for fear that some of the medication would pass through the breast milk. And I was like, thank you, but I have suffered enough.
Yeah.
And it was fine. The Vicodin helped the baby sleep better.
Yes. Smart. Smart.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so funny. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
But actually, a lot has happened since then, and since the last time I was here. I am now a judge on American Idol. I got my own Vegas residency. That's right, it's called Play, and that starts in December. I'm pretty excited about that. And also, I had a baby girl. Her name is Daisy, and she recently turned 1 year old. I know, it's so sweet. So proud to be her mother. It's an experience unlike any other. How many of you guys are actually moms in the audience? That's right. All moms say hey. Hey. All dads say ho. Ho. That. You must be exhausted from being a dad. Now that I'm a mom, my life is actually kind of totally different. And yet I realized it's kind of similar to being a pop star. You're up all night, usually holding a bottle of some kind. There's vomit on the floor. And your boobs are always out.